Greetings, everyone. This is me again, Zahra, ex-Muslim, ex-Shia. Come to help the Muslims and the ex-Muslims and those the Muslims call blasphemers. They're not blasphemers. This is not blasphemy. This is, we have found the truth and proof from Quran ayats and the tafsirs, right? The exegetes, Shia and Sunni. This is a false religion. So we're not insulting this religion or the Prophet, just telling you the truth, exposing the truth about this. So when Allah says, who is more unjust than one who gives a lie to Allah and the one who is invited to Islam but doesn't come, right? That ayat, can't remember the whole ayat, but like that. Who is more unjust? So we found out that through proof that this is a lie, right? It's Islam. And you tell us not to even publicize this or show this. But your Allah has said, you invite them, the disbelievers, to Islam. And if they don't come, they are the most unjust. For this, saving those whom you invite, you're told by Allah to invite to Islam. But they don't come and they are the most unjust. Now, what I found is in Surah 27, ayat 59. Before I come to the topic, right, the title here, the topic is Faulty Reasoning of Allah in Surah 27, ayah 59, verse 59. Before I go there, right, I searched, Allama Tabatabai also said that for this verse, where is it? Surah Maida, ayat 32, that you can kill an apostate. But this is in the Sharia. This means it's in the Shia, the 12-er Shia Islam, right? So 12-er Shias for truth. And Allama Tabatabai is very erudite and, of course, very eloquent. A Shia he was. Let me get it. I wanted to do a screenshot because getting to Surah is a bit difficult here. Where is it now? Searching for the Surah Maida 32. Oh God, I should have taken a screenshot. Sorry. Did I pass it? Oh, so anyone? Where's the diet? I should have taken a screenshot. So he's very erudite. Sorry, where's the Surah 33? Where's Surah Maida? Should have taken a screenshot. Okay, I'm again going to go to. So this is what the Shia 12ers have for us on apostasy. So you can take a life of an apostate. 32. Just looking for the ayat. 32. Culver Shias taking a life. So true religion, true Allah, true God would never say something like this. A disbeliever is not a mujrim. According to this, yes, but he doesn't have to be a bad person. He can be a good person. Allah should have made love the religion, love one another, fraternity. You have to believe in a God to be good, a good human being. No, I don't think so. Or maybe a God should have said, if there's love in your heart, the true love, then you could just love one another, and that's the religion. Then I will be there in your heart. The Shivites say this, all right? But of course, they say that you have to know what is love and what is the love of God, Bhagwan, and all this. The problem, trying to find that ayat. For this reason do we prescribe to the children of Israel that whoever slays a soul, unless it be for manslaughter or for mischief, in the land, it is as though he slew all men, and whoever keeps it alive, it is as though he kept alive all men. And certainly our messengers came to them with clear proofs, but even after that, many of them certainly act extravagantly in the land. Ajal. Ajal literally means felony. Is it here he said it cause it said for apostasy or so he's very erudite and he explains what like for this reason and he goes into details, right? Kills another human being created, or is it in Surah? There's Surah 17, ayat 33. Human nature is that trivial cause. And so a lot of details, sorry, with due respect, but what about compassion for the disbelievers, your enemies? Surah Fusilat says if you are good, but you have to invite them to Islam, right? Who is better than one who invites to Islam in a whatever goodly way and all that? Here, God has made exceptions of two categories of killing. Number one, point one, in punishment, that is, for retribution, as he says, retaliation is prescribed for you in the matter of the same. Oh God, it goes on. And where's the number two? Elaborate phrase. Oh, first objection. Wait, oh, what's the goes on? It's very detailed. So I don't want to go into all this detail, right? Let me find maybe this, or have I forgotten? Surah 17, ayat 33. Oh, no. So sorry. Oh, no. Al Mizan. Being good, inviting the disbelievers, non Muslims, in a goodly manner. Surah Fusilat 33, ayat. Ayat. Oh my God. Oh, it starts with 23 And so keep reading, pressing on. I can't believe it. That Shia is almost Allama Tabatabai says directly here. Killing of apostates. Oh, this is too much for me. Sorry. Hmm. Surah 17, Ayah 33, and do not kill anyone whom al-nafs, whom meaning the soul, whom Allah has forbidden except for a just cause. Just cause, al-haq. It's al-haq here, like I explained in the previous live streams of mine. And whoever is slain unjustly, we have, so this is not required justice, right? This part of Surah 17, Ayah 33. Whom Allah, and do not kill anyone whom Allah has forbidden, except for a just cause. Oh my God. So the verse forbids the killing of an innocent soul except for a just cause, refers to cases where the killing is for a just cause, such as cases of murder, apostasy. Allama Tabatabai Shia, who was a Shia exegete, tafsir expert, erudite, and how he explains other ayats, amazing. You'd be impressed, but it's more amazing for me that he can't see what I have seen. And I'm going to show you other things also that he, where I have seen, got insight. Yes, he says, oh, this verse carries down, and every word he tries to explain. But here you see how he's explained al-haq for a just cause. But I took the Quran ayats and showed you that it's not only Haqqan or see where Allama Tabatabai, a great erudite, very eloquent, in detail giving everything, but misses the true meaning, taking the ayats from the Quran of Al-Haq, Al-Haqqu also. And so you can be impressed, Shias reading this. Sorry, I have to. I'm very cynical right now, taunting. I'm not yeah, life has been like this. That's why I turned out to be like this. Maybe I'm bad. Hmm. But maybe you will not like my English very, very. And about the Quran ayats, how I show you. Okay. So a little drama from me here. Right. And yeah, my head feels cracked also, and my heart wrenched, shocked. So, apostasy or other acts that have been, you can kill. And the just cause is for apostasy, right? See this. Zahra Jawad could have been killed. Zahra for apostasy or other acts that have been outlined in the Sharia. Oh, we have, excuse me, we have the Shia Sharia too. How they came to the, how you have come. Oh, Imams. So no, this killing, this taking of life is justified. Okay. Allama Tabatabai, very good, with due respect and everything. Justice, you people call this justice, right? Bilqist. And you call al-haq now justice. In truth, for a just cause. 12 are Shias. Oh, so I might get stuck. I'm not eloquent. My English was very weak, but look at your. Ooh, which Shia has come here taunting me about my English? Huh? So let me not be like you people. Oh, and good behavior. Oh, I could be that evil feminine. Surah 4, ayat 114, 16, 17. Which one? Ah, they call on these female deities or evil. It's satanic. Calling on the mother is also then satanic by the child. No, no, that's not the way Allah says. You've got it all wrong. Look here, I'll show you Zahra. Oh, wives of the Prophet. No, no. So now you see, for apostasy, in 12 Shia, it is killing, taking life. You have taken a life on a just cause. But you see where Allama Tabatabai misses out on this, right? Oh, wives of the Prophet, Surah 33, ayats 32 to 33. Now, there's another way of leaving Islam, becoming disbeliever. But I tell you, when I tell you directly, you not to listen. You not to get impressed. I have not come here to impress you Shias, 12 Shias. Yeah, I have broken English and all that. But I got the point that this other type of disbeliever and the wives set the free. Freely go. I divorce you. If you prefer the life of this world and its glitter, speaking a plain. No, no, where is it? Sorry, I was on the wrong ayat. But maybe ayat coming here. Oh, so I read all this. 28 or 29 of. O wives of the Prophet. Oh, double punishment coming for them. If. Oh my God. Too much in detail, but very, very nice. Get impressed. O Prophet, say to your wives, if you desire the life of this world and its ornaments, then come, I shall provide for you and release you fairly. I have an accent now. And who knows Arabic here? And if you desire Allah and His Messenger, and who has learned Arabic? Shia, non Arab. And if you desire Allah and His Messenger and the abode of the hereafter, Allah has prepared a great reward for the virtuous among you. So you see what Allama Tabatabai says about these two verses in Surah 33, Ahzab. These verses indicate the wives of the Prophet, or at least some of them, were unhappy with their standard of living in the Prophet's house. So, what am I trying to tell you? I'm trying to tell you that apostasy in Shia Islam, also Sharia, right? And this, when if the wives leave Allah and the Messenger of Allah and choose Hayat Dunya, the worldly life and its adornment, zinat, and what else? They, in other words, they become disbelievers, right? Or no? But directly I tell you, you take it or you not take it. I'm not here to convince you. I'm now I should come here to help you. Shias like Sakal and Heather Tamur with no regard. Yeah, you have no regard for human beings' well-being. Apostate, who give it to them, hurt them. Actually, they should be killed, right? So your akhlaq were all gone. Be stern with the disbelievers. How Imam Ali was stern with the disbelievers. Okay? So, look, I tell you, in other words, they have to, but they are told to, we will, what the free let you, oh, I don't remember, I shall then come, I shall provide for you and release you fairly. Allah matabatabay, where you say release, what about the release fairly? Desiring the worldly life and its adornment means setting the heart staunchly on that priority. In other words, what it means. Go straight to Surah 11, ayat 15. But Allah Matabataba still not say the kind of disbelief. What kind of disbelief? It is another kind of disbelief, but it is disbelief nevertheless. Nevertheless, it is disbelief. Now they become disbelievers. They become apostate. Oh, I become a child. एक निकली ये सुनकर दिले शिकस्ता से कहा कि हाय वो सब कत्ल हो गए प्यासे न लश्करे न सिपाहे न कसरतुन न से एक निकली ये सुनकर. How nice you be, how nice you are. And should you not be nice with your enemies, Surah Fusilat ayat, when you invite them to Islam? That your enemy become your bosom friend, and then what? Allah send the disbelievers to hell. There's another form, the same, coming to disbelief, or how to say it to you. I try to seek out the right meaning. Long. Now Zahra become, right? I would be a fool for love. And my endless love. That the song coming, endless love. I would be a fool for you. You know, I don't mind. I don't mind. 'Cause you mean the world to me. But don't tell me that no, we're not supposed, we are, yes, you're supposed to be very good with your enemies, but not Islam's enemies, not Allah's enemies, and what else? Who have exiled you. Just because you say Allah is our Lord, just because you say we believe in Allah, right? Shias, also this now for you, this and leave you. So how come you see where I saw the contradiction? Now I cut short everything, right? I don't have to read out all this. And where release you now? Allah Tabatabai, here you say where here apostasy, killing. But these wives are now becoming apostate, aren't they? They were believers when they were wives of the Prophet. At least call them believers, right? Muslim believers. So what is happening? Now contradiction you not to see, Shias, in your erudite, with due respect, what Allah Matabatai say for apostasy? I search out, not get. Then I go searching in those ayats and I get it. So leave this alone. That's not important now. Google search. And then we have, where is it? So, you see where that ayat? Here. Killing, the verse forbids the killing of an innocent soul, except for a just cause. Refers to cases where the killing is for a just cause. Allah Matabatabay also puts Allah Haku for just cause. It not Hakkan, it not Ahak, it Al Haqqu. And I show you it for that ayat also. Like if you don't follow Allah's judgment, you're finished. That I show you the full meaning from Quran ayats of Al-Haq in this ayat. Surah 17, ayat 33, Allah put. Murder, such as a, oh, kya tum logon ka really, a Shia 12 tum logon ka kya इंसाफ है देखो इधर तुम लोगों का अल्लाह क्या इंसाफ कर रहा है अपास्टेसी को भी फिनिश करो जस्ट कॉज murtad right and then what I take you to that the wives of the prophet if you prefer the life of this world and its adornment and then where do I take you huh I take you to now where this going oh god don't tell me I have to open it again oh my goodness then you see I take you to oh no so I've read it. You see this? I show you. I impress you how I read. You think I not read all this? You think I leave my religion just like that? You think I will leave it? And where is it? No, Surah. What this? Allah will cast terror into the hearts of those who disbelieve. Oh, then what happened here? And certainly Allah has good to you his promise. Yes. So Allah, Allah Taba, you say Allah make a really good promise to the believers, right? He he take ayat 155 of 151 of Surah 3 and 152. It is a beautiful promise to the believers that God will help them through terror and scare. No, but where was I? With Allah on top. Oh God. Now I just have to again. It's terrible. So I go to Surah Ud. So wives get set free. Allah Matabatabay not mention that, right? From that mean no no they not get any death penalty for apostasy, the wives. Oh, sorry, I'm really tired, frustrated, heart wrenched, head cracked. Please bear with me if you can, again and again. So, oh, good. Continue reading. My arm also hurting. 15. Allah, Zahra also become very funny. We are really funny creatures, or what are we? That now Shia mosque attack in Islamabad and all that. And then Shia say Labbaik Ya Hussein. And Zahra also say Labbaik Ya Hussein. Oh, because it's come that the suicide bombers, mother, mother. So against Shia 12 verse that she hug, embrace her son before he leave, and she know that he leave to finish. Yes. They say why? So very funny, emotionally charged Zahra. You see, like forgetting everything that I've taught here, and I becoming killed. That's very, very good English. That's my creation. I create, innovate. Oh, excuse me, I'm not feeling well. Then bring 10 chapter where that ayat. Oh, I have to go more reading. या इंसाफ है आपके अल्लाह का शिया हो apostates को भी kill करो kill the apostates what a justice really your Allah Shias and how you come to it for Surah 79:33 through Sharia I come to it from Quran ayats now you can choose read this or read that oh my God really if I have God my love my God, not doing this kind of thing, right? Killing. If you leave your religion, kill them. This for a just cause. Ah, because they do fasad. Like Pharaoh say, I will kill Musa. But then he at least listened to the reason of a disguised believer from his family, right? As for those who desire the life of this world and its glitter. So see, Allah Matabai put it with 15 and 16 ayat. Surah 11, right? Very well. So, as for those who desire the life of this world and its glitter, we will recompense them fully for their works therein, and they shall not be underpaid in it. They are the ones for whom there shall be nothing in the hereafter but the fire. But fire. Why? Because they become disbelievers, in other words, right? Kafir. Al-Kafirin, they are the ones for whom there shall be nothing in the hereafter but fire. Now, the wives of the Prophet, if you desire the life of this world and its glitter, come. That's okay. Okay. I set you free. I give you handsomely. I set you free. But now, why Allah Matabadabai say for Surah 17, ayah 33, kill for a just cause? Yani kill those believers who leave, become murtad, leave Islam, become murtads. Ah, but for the wife of the Prophet Muhammad, if they leave, if they prefer the life of this world and its glitter, come, I release you. Oh, Allah Matabai. Also, Shias, what a, how just, what a fairness, huh? What justification for wives this? They and see, Allama Tabatabai recompense tawfiya means to deliver a person what they are due in full without stinting anything from it, of course not, yes. While underpaid, the baksh means to pay someone less than the full amount due to them. Baksh to mein Allah. Oh, but in Urdu it have a different maybe meaning. So forgive us, Lord, let us blessings of the hereafter. Moreover, what it say here? But I mean, I can go on reading, and I went on reading. excuse me, please, directly. See, in other words, it means that, okay, they get the fire. They also, hereafter, 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 very, very important. See, hereafter. In other words, they become disbelievers. So, Allama Tabatabai, think about the Shias, right? How I bring you here some time ago on my live stream. Do I have to read all this? In other words, you become a disbeliever. But the wives of the prophet, if you become disbelievers, but I set you free, release you freely. So you not to see Allama Tabatabai is also not only the Quran ayats, but Allama Tabatabai's contradiction. He stuck to it. It's contradiction with due respect. But you know, we may respect, we will respect you, but you are killing us. You want to come after lives? And disrespect, you take our life and you say it's on just grounds. Huh. You call us back to Islam. You say, what? No, no, kill them. Or the females, yes, for the 12 What? Kill the apostates, female or male. I don't. But to release the wives of the Prophet freely if they become disbelievers, in other words, apostates. That, in short, I give you. Why do you want me to read all this and waste my time? I have no time for this. I have better things. Oh, yeah, this better, this terrible thing. But I also come here now. Case. I built case for ex-Muslims and the blasphemers. They're not blasphemers. They're on haqq. They're on al-haqq and bil-qist. And on qist, yeah, bil. And adal, justice, that your men can't do. Allah say in Surah Nisa, between two wives, never, even if you desire it. Your men are not on adal if they have two wives. So this, now we go to the topic. Took how many much time? So you see my easy way now. I've seen all that detail and everything. What use? What use is all that? Erudite, being erudite and eloquent. Huh? Surah 27, ayat 59. Now, how you Shias take it or Sunnis take it, say, O Muhammad, praise be to Allah and peace upon His servants whom He has chosen. Is Allah better or what they associate with them? So you take the next ayat along with it, right? Until Surah 27, no, even this ayat you take, right? To Surah 27, same Surah, ayat 64. Now you tell me that, oh, these ones who associate with Allah are the ones in the next ayat you see. Like Maududi has put it here, because if you read the next ayat or the next ayat, maybe Allah says, who is better, Allah or the false gods? The next ayat. This is not the next ayat. This is the ayat before the next ayat where Allah puts, who is Allah, Allah puts this here, you know. Is there a deity with Allah? Say, produce your proof if you should be truthful. So ayats coming after 59 ayat of Surah 27 has this. Now, I'm not giving you all the ayats, right? But so you will say it's this ayat means in this ayat Allah means these ones. But then come to the other after even Surah 27 ayat 64, right? And you see that Allah says that these are these disbelievers. They don't believe that Allah calls them disbelievers, right? Or these are the ones who don't believe that they will after they have become dust and bones or whatever, go in dust, will they be raised again? Like they don't believe in resurrection. But you see, they believe in Allah, right? So it's Allah talking about, here He's put it generally in this ayat, Surah 27, ayat 59 of the Quran. You see, is Allah better or what they associate with Him? Not the gods they associate with Him. He's put it like this generally, mushrik. Huh? For the mushriks. Is Allah better or what they associate with Him? It's put associate with Him. Not take false gods with Allah, associating them with as His partners, right? This is what you get the meaning from if you get. Let's see how, just I will show you how I came to the meaning that, or what kind of a comparison is this for Surah 27, ayat 59. I haven't gone to the next ayat, but I've read the next ayats. Is Allah better or what they associate with Him? Should Allah have written it so generally like this for those false gods that they associate, or they just associate with Allah like He has associated with Him in Surah 5, ayat 55? Waliyakum, Allah and His Messenger and the believers are waliyakum, right? So, excuse me. You may say taking the other ayat, but hold on. It's a mishmash. I don't. I would not. I wouldn't take it like this, because Allah has put it very generally. What they associate with Allah, with Him, meaning what they associate with Him, with Allah, what they associate, right? Is Allah better or what they associate? But now we see he shouldn't have put it like this. Even in this ayat, meaning something else, meaning more, no, specifically of the polytheists, right? That they take false gods and with Allah. He should have said which Allah is better, false gods or Himself. If he puts it like this, as he has in Surah 27, ayat 59, and means this this is the same ayat of Maududi's translation of the same ayat. So it's yushrikun, right? So you see, come to Surah 39, ayat 3. Unquestionably, for Allah is the pure religion, and those who take protectors besides Him say, we only worship them that they may bring us nearer to Allah in position. So, what are they? How can Allah put it? So, if you read this side doesn't make sense. Sometimes you have to go to another ayat. You know, it's in another surah to explain. Like even Allama Tabatabai has used many Quran ayats other than the one in the surah he is giving the exegesis of, right? So, you get it. And another ayat, like, how can he? Of course, they know Allah is better. One, in this Surah 39, ayat 3, the mushriks know because they say we only worship them because they bring us nearer to Allah in position. Zulfa. And the Zulfa word I checked, there's an ayat, you believers, or the believers, they can reach nearer to Allah in position through good deeds and all this, right? Righteousness. In position, Zulfa. So this is not only for the polytheists saying this, right? In position. Zulfa, nearness to Allah. Also this, and another ayat is that I didn't give here. Oh, so Surah 12, Yusuf. Most of the mushriks, Allah means 106, believe in Allah. So this ayat also tells you that most mushriks, those who associate partners with Allah, believe in Allah and do not and not believe most of them in Allah except while they associate partners with him, meaning associate partners with him, right? So they believe in Allah, and most of them believe not in Allah except illa. So they believe in Allah while they take partners with him. Okay, so how can Allah put a comparison and put it like this generally, and then you say, no, no, I'll take the Allah, how Allah Matabatabai might explain in detail. He will take the next ayat and the next and the next until Surah, until ayah 64, right? So this about produce your proof. So is there a deity with Allah? But you see, he's generally put it here, which he shouldn't have. Is Allah better or what they associate with them? Now, this could mean generally that they believe in Allah. So, of course, and the moreover, they're saying, of course, Allah is better. The mushriks, and I have to show you Surah Zumar, Ayah 3. And those who take protectors besides Him say we only worship them that they may bring us nearer to Allah in position. So that's the reason why they take partners with Allah. This is one reason why. So they get near to Allah in position, for God's sake. So how could, so it's a faulty reasoning by Allah, right? Although, Surah 27, ayat 59, oh my God, 27, sorry, I'm really 59, yeah, where 59? Say, O Muhammad, praise be to Allah and peace upon his servants whom he has chosen. He's okay. Is Allah better or what they associate with him? And he's also chosen his servants. No, it's ibadi. More precisely, he not best to create. Yeah, his servants. Okay. Is he who created the heavens and the earth sent down for you rain from the sky, causing to grow thereby gardens of joyful beauty, which you could not have grown the trees thereof? Is there a deity with Allah? Here, no, but they are a people who ascribe equals. Now it's about ascribing equals. It's not about only associating with Allah. Yes, the next ayat. And then you can say, oh, this is our style, Allah Matabatawai. You see, where Allah Matabatawai doesn't even, the style, huh, there's not consistency in things, where some things are missed by Allah Matabatawai also, that I showed you previously, earlier on in this live stream. So, is there a deity with Allah? And they ascribe equals. A different word is used, right? In Arabic, see, ascribing equals, not associating with Allah. But you see, in this ayat, it is yushrakun, associating with Allah. So is Allah better or those they associate with Allah? And they say, if you take Surah Zumar, they say we, so how can you ask, how can Allah ask them, am I better or the one you associate with me? It's a faulty reasoning. Or the ones you ascribe to me, taking equals to me, would be better. So this word of this ayat, this phrase should have come, who ascribe equals to me, would should have come in this ayat also, the previous one. So even Yusuf Ali has put Allah or the false gods they associate. As Allah put ill. See, Allah has not put false gods here. He has chosen. Is Allah better or what they associate? Where's the false god? In the Arabic word, the false god is here. I get the funny. Oh, sorry. Excuse me. Again mistake. I apologize greatly. Oh no, I may have hurt your ears. Ilahun. Oh, I may have hurt your ears again. So who's? I hope no one is. But if they come with later on, if they listen to this with earplugs on, because you need earplugs for my live, screencasting. The sound is not that good, and I apologize greatly. Oh my! So you see, he has not put ilahun, ilahun here in the previous ayat where he says, "Is Allah better or what they associate, not false gods they associate?" But of course, you would say, okay, we take the next ayat and we merge it. It's a follow up, right? So these ones whom Allah, what Allah means by these associates, it's this, the next ayat, the other gods, and this is specifically for those polytheists who associate false gods with Allah, who attribute to Allah by taking the next ayat. But is this right? Is this right? Trying to find that wire. I have to charge my lamp. Oh, gone off. Yeah. So and okay, so you'll say this. Let's go down. Next time. Is he not best who made the earth a stable ground and placed within it rivers? Although I can give you an answer for this also. Able, Surah 6, ayat 65. What a God is this who's able to confuse anyone? You. He doesn't mean only the ones who attribute gods to him. Is he who has made the earth stable, ground, rivers, firmly mountains, this, that, right? Is he better then? Is he who responds to desperate one when he calls upon him and removes evil? He's the one who created this if it's darkness. Evil he removes. Calls like distressed, you're in distress, so he calls this evil. Evil. He removes the evil calamity. Yeah, okay. And then is he not best who guides you through? Who else has he sent to guide you, give you guidance? The messengers through the darknesses. Yeah, now see Surah Anam ayat number 1 and the other one also. Oh my God! So he made the darknesses, right? Darkness, zulumati. He made it of the land and sea, and then he takes you out of it and says, "Look. It's like someone who's interested in a girl, female. He sends these. Here's I watched a scene in the Indian movie. So he sends these people to harass her and all that, and becomes the hero. He comes and he starts fighting them to shoot, and oh, you harass. And he actually did it, right? He set it up. And now the girl is, oh, hero, saved me from these harassers. So this is the thing. This is what your Allah is saying here. But if you read Surah An-Nam ayats, right, from 1 or 2, ayat 1, where he says he made the darkness and the nur. Excuse me. Oh, at least I'm here. I'm here. See, disbelievers, you have criminals too, right? Muslim criminals like, thieves and adultery and all this, and liars. And so, what if a disbeliever is doing a good thing? All goes to waste. We've seen in the Quran, I just can't remember in which surah, but this. Oh my God, what justice. Allah should have tested, like, those who believe in me, what are they doing? And if you disbelieve in me also, let's see, if you do good deeds, if you do good for a human being, I'll reward you, I'll bring you. Oh, you didn't even believe in me, but you did good. Imagine that. Like, you didn't even want that you go to heaven. You didn't want anything. You just did good for goodness' sake and for your clear conscience today, for the moment and forever, until you are alive, disbelievers. That's what God, the true God, should have been. I'm sorry, this is my opinion about a true God. Right? How many evils of the believers he will remove? Associate. High is now he says high is Allah above what they associate with him. He doesn't now again he repeats himself about polytheism, only associating, not taking God's equal to him. So here he says this now in this ayat. Then in the other 64 ayat, he says, is he who begins creation, then repeats it, and who provides for you from the heaven. And this seems to come from a very, mind is not normal or something, It's all in a myth. Okay, but here now he says, is there a deity with Allah now? So actually he's starting from associate generally, and then he goes to a specific one. Then he comes back to the general association polytheism in the verse. Then he goes to, is there a deity with Allah also? Not that they're taking equal gods with Allah, but now he's on this example. Or on this point, on this point, is there a deity with Allah? Comparing, he begins creation, repeats it, and all this. So we, like Rob Christian did, and so did I, taking who is the supreme creator. Then there are lower creators, and then what Christian Prince also questioned that, right? Put forth the question to the Muslims. See, and so we took that ayat that even Rob Christian took and showed that Jesus is a creator also, created the bird. Just one ayat. So we took the easy way, like a shortcut, and why not, right? But here, emotionally in this religion, unintelligent, just passion. Oh, I just got that. Oh, why can't they call Imam Hassan? Why can't? And so the mother is embracing her suicide not, for the Shias, right? Against the Shia suicide bomber. Go, go, son. in Islamabad. What? And then I was like, oh, so I can understand how foreigners also would feel. Why are you doing this against Shia Islam? You know, in that emotional, the sympathy, empathy, feeling. Yeah, as a Shia also conditioned. But do you, do you look at the other blind spots we have? There we just, when we want to, when Allah says this is justified, this is cruel to take a life of an apostate, someone who leaves the religion just for the sake of what? Even if he leaves the religion for hayat dunya, enjoying the world, temporary world, like the wives of the prophet, right? We're told, we set you free. So no punishment for apostasy there for the wives of Prophet Muhammad, but punishment of apostasy for the believers and even the 12 Shias who leave Islam. How unfair is that? So let's say if I left this religion for hayat dunya, for the life of this world and its adornment, but I would get killed because I'm an apostate, Shia apostate, murtad now from the Shia 12. So, what am I trying to say, right? Again, repeating again, what am I emphasizing on? Okay, God has said, I will be in the fire. I will not get heaven. I will not get hereafter, heaven in the hereafter. I'll get the fire. But you believers say, kill. And even that Allah has, for the wives of the Prophet, not put any penalty on them. Choosing hayat dunya. And when we're doing it on truth, proof from the Quran ayats, what about that? Huh? Who is more unjust? For that has Allah kept any room? But it's all unjust, right? How can you, on one hand, it's all contradiction and all, and you've made up a beautiful thing of something which would not be making sense most of the times. And here and there, now is He who begins creation. We had to, uh, sorry, it's not, mind is not stable. It is mishmash, right? This whoever brought this revealed this. The mind is not, even the mind, rational people cannot believe in this. Consistency and rationality, logic, who know about basic logic. But, as a believer, I thought, oh, Shia, that to the disbelievers, this will not make sense. This irrational, foolish people believe in this and all this. So Allah has made it a test. But no, the Quran ayah says, I've made it easy for you to believe. And then I thought, what about making it easy for the non-Muslims? And rationality, Aqam Dipuya says, a rational mind will come to this. And then I looked at the, yes, and Allah appeals to the minds, Aqiluna, and all that, and people of understanding, and all should understand this. And rational minds should understand this, right? From ABCD, rationality, from the point start. So, is there a deity with Allah now? So, He's after a general, then goes to specific associators, polytheists, then again then this, then like, then is there a deity with Allah? Say, produce your proof if you should be truthful, right? Sadiqeen. Say, none in the heavens and the earth knows the unseen except Allah. Then why do you even witness Allah raised to life? Nor can they perceive when they will be raised up. Rather, the knowledge is arrested concerning the hereafter. Rather, they are in doubt about it. Oh, goodness. Arrested. Doubt. Rather, so they are in doubt or they're sure? Okay, they are in doubt. Scientists will say, okay, we say, even the non Muslims say that you cannot say for sure that Allah doesn't exist or God doesn't exist. They are concerning it blind. Okay, they're blind. And then, and those who disbelieve say now against the disbelievers. So, what kind of disbelievers are they? From polytheists to disbelievers, right? And those who disbelieve say, when we have become dust as well as our fathers, forefathers, will we indeed be brought out? Oh God. So there's a polytheist. So disbelievers, what polytheists do believe in something. Maybe they believe in reincarnation. Of course, they believe that God can get, like, after when they become dust. And the forefathers, I'm sure they believe in something, life afterwards, right? Or life never ends, it is eternal. In flesh you die, body you die. The body dies, but you don't die. The spirit doesn't die. I mean, there's examples from Hindu, right? Will we indeed be brought out of our graves? Maybe even ashes, if the body's cremated. Oh my God. Now it's come to disbelievers. He's come to disbelievers. Right? So this is not, so to the polytheists questioning like that. And now does he mean these disbeliever polytheists also included in the disbelievers? Maybe you would want to read your religious the exegetes. Is it true we were promised this? We and our fathers before? They're nothing. When they become close to Allah, the polytheists, they are told, oh, keep the religion pure and don't associate and worship other than Allah, even these who bring you near to Allah. So it didn't make sense to me, right? Then what's more? What's more is, now which part of this false gods, truthful? So then come to Surah 27, ayah 64. Is he not best who begins creation then repeats it? No. This is also association with Allah, right? But he talks, so I've now Surah 27, 64, ayat 64, with Surah 6, ayat 65. Look, you see, now we go to say, is there a deity with a 60? Oh, is he who begins creation, then repeats it, and who provides for you from the heaven and earth? Is there a deity with Allah, a God with Allah? Say, produce your proof if you should be truthful. Maybe even if they produced a proof, but I don't think the polytheists, like in Surah Zumar ayat 3, would produce, say that those whom they worship besides Allah, there's no worship. I don't know. Maybe they don't, they worship Allah because they want to get near to Allah in position. So they've got these means of approach to Allah, right? Like you have means of approach, ayat. So avail the means of approach to Allah. Tawassul, wasila. So produce your proof. So look, now see what happens here. What do I mean by taking Surah 27, ayat 64 with Surah 6, ayat 65? Say, He is the one able to send upon you affliction from above you or from beneath your feet or to confuse you, and so you become sex, meaning Allah does not put it properly in Arabic. And you say, we need to know proper Arabic. If we knew proper Arabic, if I knew, I would say, but Allah, this is, you missed out. So you become, you sex. What you sex? You become sex. Even Allah's Arabic is not clear here, proper. Grammar mistake, sentence mistake, and make you taste the violence of one another. Are you going to, are you going to believe in this? Allah is able to even make you taste the violence of one another, confuse you in sex, and he can't even put it properly? Huh? And here he's praising himself like he's the best creator. And will you take, is there a deity with Allah? Is anybody else up there? So reading Dr. Robert Chuller's books some many years ago, 1988, 89, beginning, or 87, 89, it's a long story. The person, hanging down the cliff saying, is in Allah. He hears a sound, he hears God saying, let go, my child. Let go of what you're hanging on to. And so he says, is any other meaning, is any other God up there? Is anybody else up there? Let go. I will fall. If I let go of this twig or something I'm hanging from the cliff, hanging to a twig or wooden or some side of the cliff. We only worship them that may. Oh, this is Surah Zumar. Sorry. Is there a deity with Allah? Is He who begins creation, then repeats it, and who provides for you from the heaven and the earth. And the same Allah, is there a deity with Allah? And the same Allah is able to do this also. What is in Surah An-Nahl 65, not to forget. The false gods don't do this. Previous ayat of Surah An-Nahl 65 also, what does Allah say in the previous ayat? To the associates. He says, say, it is Allah who saves you from it and from every distress. Then you associate others with him. You see? But Yusuf Ali has put, yet you worship false gods. It's not like false gods. It's not only meaning false gods. You worship false gods. This does not mean worshipping false gods, taking associates with Allah doesn't mean worshipping false gods. Only that. Where Allah wants to say these are false gods, are you taking gods with Allah as equals to Allah? That's another way of in Arabic, right? In the Quran ayat we've seen. In Surah Namal we've seen, right? Then would you worship this God who's able to make you taste the violence of one another? And he's able to send you affliction? Able to even So he can do evil. He can do harm to you. You see, he's not the all encompassing good. He's encompassing, there's an ayat, but he's not the all encompassing, he's not all good. And so, should he be the source of all goodness, right? Should he even be the source? There's his attribute. Is it the source of goodness? So, he's the source of afflictions, bad, evil. Taste the evil of one. He is able to make you taste the evil, actually. Evil, the word. Source of good. Allah's attribute. You know the 99, from the 99 names of Allah. What is this name? Oh, attribute of Allah. Allah's name. One, the source of good is a, let's put it like this. Source of good is Allah. And whatever good you have, it is from Allah. Okay, let's take. And then when misfortune, the source of goodness. Surah 4, ayat 79. Right? Whatever good comes to you is from Allah. Whatever evil comes to you is from yourselves, right? But He is able, like He is able. So, can we say safely that false gods, that you believe in false gods? No, that you associate with Allah. See, it is Allah who saves you. I can't read this whole ayat, sorry, excuse me right now, but going to the next ayat 65 again, Surah An-Nam ayat 65. Say it is He, the one able to send upon you affliction from above you or from beneath your feet or to confuse you. Like He's saying that, oh my God, look at this. I have to read it. And yet you worship false gods, right? No, no, it's not false gods. Here it's not gods for tushrikun. It's associate, polytheists associating with Allah, partners. Yet you associate partners with Allah, right? Say, He is able to send upon you affliction from above you or from beneath your feet or to confuse you, into sex, and make you taste the violence of one another. Look how He diversifies the signs that you might understand. Now, you want to understand this and you want to make sense of it and say, this is, it makes sense now. What Allah Tabatabai has explained of it, it makes sense. So, this Allah is better because He's able to make you taste the evil of one another. Able. So, His Qadr. Oh, He's able. His ability is this, right? His one attribute, being able to do this. But of course, you say the evil comes from our own hands, so we have to go to another ayat and say that evil comes from us and all good comes from Him. But yet He's able to do all this. Yes, He's not making us do all this, but He's able to do all this. Even then, you would choose this God. I would rather choose anybody else, false gods, right? But the one who harms me is this one. And then He says, if I send harm upon you, if I hurt you, Which other god can remove that hurt? On. Huh? Yes, yes. Maybe the god of mercy, right? I've done evil to myself, others, and then one day, and I'm not even hurting. You see, Pharaoh, he did so much evil, he wasn't even hurting. He said, I am the Lord. And there was a good Egyptian Lord, Yusuf's time, Hazrat Yusuf's time. And there was a good the African Egyptian queen, Queen of Sheba, Suleiman's time. It was really good, worshipping the sun. Make you taste the violence of one another. Oh God. So these false gods can't do this. They're not able to do this, but this Allah is able to do this. And then, of course, these false gods can't remove it. But wait a minute, look at how he's put it, how he diversifies his signs. My goodness, how can you believe in? But your people have denied it, while it is the truth. Al-Haq. Say, I'm not over you, a manager. No, no. But one day we will get what? Killed, right? This is Al-Haqqu now. Oh my goodness. Mind your ears. Oh, gone case. So, let's Surah 17, ayat 33 come again. Who are you supposed to kill? He's not a manager over you. Moreover, look at this. So I can argue with you about this, but come, leave it. We could argue and discuss and never try to discuss. You will have your arguments, I will have my arguments, I will, all this. But now it's made, this ayat has made it easy for me. Let's cut myself short and go to, although he's not a manager over you, but what has he said now, Allah, about the Al-Haq? Huh? But denied it your people while it is the truth. Al-Haq. Say, I'm not over your manager. Right? Okay. Then why kill? Huh? Killing is forbidden, except, so back to Surah 17, ayat 33. Let me show you in Quran.com. And do not kill the soul which Allah has forbidden, except by right. Oh, no, no, look. By, can you, Al-Haqqo. Yani Al-Haq, Haqqo. So taking the Quran ayat again, come here. What happened? Yeah, we get killed. I mean, those who do not believe, the believers can kill, right? While it is the truth. Again. And even Allama Tabatabai doesn't put it like that. Al-Haq. For, he says, just cause, just cause. Whoever has translated this Arabic exegesis, maybe you would say made the mistake, God knows. God knows. So this. Right? How terrible it is. But you don't. So who has decided for the Shia Sharia that this is just, it means only just cause or right, not from the Quran ayats, right? If you decide from the Quran ayats, it would mean kill all those who have not accepted the truth, who have denied it, denied the truth, al-haq, not just apostates and murderers, right? And maybe Allama Tabatabai, this word. No, he couldn't go in this word deeply, right? Maybe on the facade, the other ayat, Surah 5, ayat 32, he could go deeply. So whatever the Sharia has decided is, you know, for this just cause. Huh, they say it's just cause. Even Allama Tabatabai. And the same, oops, sorry, excuse me, that was a mistake. Did you hear that? Does it come or let me just check here. No. Oh. Oh, because I have the receiver with the mic. So I'm not hurting your ears. Let me just check again. Yes, it did. It's quite low. Okay, it did come. So if I've hurt your ears, keep forgetting to put it silent, put it on silence after the video, intro video. It's on high volume. Then I play, I press on this. So you see, for a just cause, it's not, but if you take it as al-haq as it is put here, it is not just for a just cause or a right or for right by right. It would mean wherever the Quran has the disbelievers should be all gone, killed by you, believers. And then the other thing is, other thing. So if you want to take Ya Qadir or Ya Qadir, you take this as Allah, the true Allah, right? Am I here to convince you or what am I here to do? I'm here to show you what I have found and why I can't even take Allama Tabatabai's exegesis as true. Surah 2 and why I left Shia Islam. And so if you would like, if you want to be helped, Muslims, you can be, and also not to kill us for apostasy. Surah 2 ayat 224, do not swear by Allah in your oaths if they are intended to hinder you from virtue, piety, and promoting the good of mankind. So now you think you are promoting the good of mankind and being peaceful, and Islam is about good, doing good to another, right? And mankind. But you see, you do not take the ayat like this. The way Allah has, you see, Allah has put it like this, but you kill for apostasy. So promoting good for mankind would be forcing them to become, or like Allah has said, I will obliterate. If you do not believe in this and you deny the truth, I mean, now that it has come to you, meaning Surah 4, ayat 47, he's even told the Jews and the Christians, those who have been given the scripture, we will obliterate your faces. Allah threatens to obliterate the faces. So if you think promoting the good of mankind is letting them make a choice and not to believe in this either, it's Islam is peace. So the word peace, salam, comes here in Surah 2 ayah 24. So what does Maududi say about this, right? We'll also see the transliteration of this ayat, Surah 2, ayat 224. But just, okay, we'll go to, I think we'll look at it in Quran.com. So, Surah 2, ayat 224 is promoting peace and do not make Allah's name, they say. Allah. Do not make Allah an excuse, but they put name here in bracket, but Allah isn't. Allah as an excuse in your oaths, aymanakum, that you do good. Oh, tabar, yeah. You do good and be righteous and make peace. Salah, salah. This make peace, reconcile between the people. Oh, between the people, yeah, Nazi. It's not even between believers. So you see how good Islam is, right? It is about reconciling the people or making peace among people. What is peace? What is making peace among people? Just, if there's a disbeliever fighting a disbeliever, make peace between disbelievers? Or punishing an apostate is making peace? Shias also see it is making peace among people. A Shia believer, 12 Shia believer cannot leave his religion, has no choice. This is making peace. This Islam is so great. Wow, 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 wow. Subhanallah. Subhanallah. Islam so great. Making peace among people. Allah, what did? Really? What's the next ayat? No, I don't want to see the next ayat. I just want to concentrate. Do not, sorry, Maududi. I forgot. Where's Maududi? Oh, promoting the good of mankind, right? And making peace. Trying to press on this. Footnote 1. Authentic traditions indicate that if a person takes a vow and discovers later that righteousness and common good in Islam, yes, this is what Allah means, right? So your common good is killing an apostate is your common good. Being violent against taking a life of someone who has chosen believe Islam and talk about it and say that if an ex-Muslim comes out, like now we have, right, Harith Sultan and even though all the ex-Muslim, Adam Seeker also, killing them is what your religion tells you, what your Allah tells you, right? It's right. It's for a good, common good. Huh? This is what you call, your Allah calls common good. So I had to come here and say, why? I have also found that Islam is wrong, false, right? I've joined the ex Muslim movement. And then showing you that this Islam is a lie. It is not from the true Allah, common good. But even coming to this common good, you say in your apostasy is common good? The killing of apostates is common good? For the common good of people. So how many people will you kill? Disbelievers, I showed you, ex-Muslims, those who tell you this is not right in Islam. Please, this is not rational. This is women's rights are curtailed, curbed. This is not right. This is good. No, no. We have to use violence. We have to take lives for common good of mankind. Another thing I saw in this ayat is that this ayat where do not swear by Allah in your oaths. Actually, this ayat is against Abu Bakr. It's trying to get Abu Bakr, right? Why? I had this insight when I realized, went to, oh, Surah, when I examined, what is this? Even through the Shia tafsir and all that, right? Sunni tafsir also. Oh, so you see, I felt, oh, my prof, the one, another thing, another shock I had was that, what is this? I came to Surah 24 at 22. When I came to it, and with this ayat, Surah 2 at 224. Oh, what is Allah saying here? And let not those of virtue among you, not virtue, it's not virtue actually. It's, let's take Maududi. Let those among you who are bounteous, bounteous and resourceful, Abu Bakr was. This verse is about Abu Bakr, right? Not swear to withhold giving to the kindred, to the needy. Now I use this in context, this ayat. Also had to, because you know why I had to? Because then this ayat made sense. Surah 2 ayat 224. Why would Allah say, do not swear by Allah in your oaths if they are intended to hinder you, right? And then going to Surah Tahrim ayat 1 also. So wherever the oaths, I was searching out, but at that time, long time ago, I may have missed and not properly explained about Surah 2, taking you from Surah 2 at 224 to hinder you from virtue, piety, and promoting the good of mankind. So the common good are best served by breaking that vow, then he should do so. Expiation consists in either feeding or providing clothes for, okay. But this is important what Maududi has said, right? This part. Authentic traditions indicate that if a person takes a vow and discovers later that righteousness and common good are best served by breaking that vow, then he should do so, break the vow. Abu Bakr was told, Abu Bakr was a very good keeper of vows, right? He always kept his vows. And Abu Bakr's daughter annoyed Prophet Muhammad so much that he had to go pleasing her. She was one of the wives in Surah Tahrim, that, Aisha. And Prophet Muhammad had to take a vow. So that's why, now this also, I saw that, oh, Aisha must be testing Prophet Muhammad. But that was the maybe I didn't say it at that time, earlier on, long time ago on my live streams, on Surat Tahrim ayat. And then I found, oh, this Surah 24 22, this in context is against Abu Bakr. So what does it say? Surah 24 22. And let not those let those among you who are bounteous and resourceful not swear to withhold, not taking an oath, but by Allah swearing to withhold giving to the kindred, to the needy, and to those who have forsaken their homes in the cause of Allah, like mitzvah, and to right rather what? No, the kindred is mitzvah of Abu Bakr, relative. Let's see what mitzvah did, and let them forgive and forbear. Do you not wish that Allah should forgive you? Oh, believers, Allah will forgive you. Shia commentary, multilingual Quran. I can't, excuse me, give me some time. The ringleader, so this is the Shia tafsir on Surah 24 at 22. And you can see the Sunni tafsir, but now Shia tafsir, and I've missed some. Copy and pasted from multilingual Quran. Aka Mehdi Puya commentary. The ringleader among them was the chief of the Medina hypocrites, Abdullah ibn Ubay. Huh? You will understand this. It's the non-Muslims who come here. Sorry, later on you'll understand the whole issue, right? On adultery, the against Aisha without proof. Believers started to say that Aisha has done adultery and read this, and Abdullah ibn Ubay started it. The ringleader among them was the chief of Medina hypocrites, Abdullah ibn Ubay. Mistah, her uncle, also helped him. He's Aisha's uncle. So Abu Bakr's relative, right? Ibn Ubay is referred to as the man who took on himself the lead among them to spread the scandal against Aisha, Abu Bakr's daughter, wife of Prophet Muhammad. Now, Ali ibn Abu Talib knew that it was an obvious lie, as said in verse 12, concocted to hurt the Holy Prophet, so he asked Burayra, the maid of Aisha, to tell the mischief makers the truth about her mistress. He's asked Burayra. But then when did the verse come then, right? So the maid of Aisha was told to tell the mischief makers the truth about her mistress. On Burera's report, the scandal was diffused. For verse 13 referred to the commentary of verse 4. Mistah was a Sahabi, companion of the Holy Prophet. But because of his role in the incident, he was punished by the Holy Prophet. It shows that every Sahabi was not righteous. According to Allah's law, right? 4 witnesses have to be produced, even if the accusation is true. But they weren't. So people may think it is an insignificant matter to speak lightly of something which damages a person's character or reputation. But with Allah, it is the most serious matter in all cases, particularly when it involves the honor and reputation of pious men and women, and like the Ummul Mumineen, Aisha, Prophet Muhammad's wife. Dissemination of scandalous news and gossip is a widespread social evil. In modern times, it is carried out through books and magazines. But for thorough purification, see commentary of Surah Azab at 33. Even the Shia has given this. And for partial purification, verse 26 of this surah. Verse 22 refers to Abu Bakr, the father of Aisha, and Mistah, his cousin. Abu Bakr was given ample means by Allah. He was very rich. Seems that Prophet Muhammad gets rich people, like a rich wife, Khadija al Kubra, in the beginning, now a rich father in law, Abu Bakr, and friend, as the Sunnis say. He was Prophet Muhammad. Right? So, he used to support Mistah, but after this incident, he withdrew his help. According to the high standards of Islamic ethics, as said in this verse, a truly generous patron should not, in personal anger. Personal anger? No, no. This was, forget personal anger of Abu Bakr. This was a wrong a Prophet Muhammad punished. It wasn't just personal anger. It's un-Islamic. It's a sin. It's wrong, scandalous. It's a calumny, falsehood, spread, destroying the reputation, gossip, false rumor spreading against Aisha also. But Allah has brought up this ayat, and even the Shias are defending against Abu Bakr, Allah, and of course the Messenger of Allah. So, truly generous patron should not, in personal anger, withdraw his support, even from a delinquent, a teenager, or a stealing criminal, if he is in need. If he is in need. Okay, I don't have words. I'm not eloquent, but can you see this? Like this is just this is delinquency due to delinquency. The personal anger of Abu Bakr, right? So you mean to say the Prophet's relatives would do this, and they would be a Prophet is supposed to support them, Al Bayt progeny of Prophet, spread false rumors, and then call them delinquent. So, and not remove the help, right? Financial support in need. Because he's in need, Mr. The general application holds good for all time. Those who desire that Allah should forgive their faults. Believers falls in this, huh? In this way. Oh, wow. Amazing. Yeah. But you won't forgive. Who would you not forgive? A disbeliever is doing good. Allah will not forgive, you will not forgive. And those who are telling you the truth, showing you, what time will you give them? What respite, the apostates, would you give? Would you even consider looking at what they are giving you? Because the Quran says, no, no, until they leave this against saying things against the ayat, signs of Allah. But you're supposed to, without even looking at it, kill them. Kill the apostate. Well, ex-Muslim, finish. I mean, I can't say this would. I need someone else to talk about this, right? Eloquently. Abu Bakr, what do you mean, Allah? Uh, Prophet Muhammad punished him, And the same thing, I think Sunni tafsir, right? About Abu Bakr. It's about this verse says that Abu Bakr should not have stopped his financial support or whatever support he was giving in need to Mistah. But after, like with, or okay, he was the first one. Who was he? Not Mistah, but another. Abdullah ibn Ubay was the first hypocrite. Sorry, ringleader. But Mistah, Aisha's uncle, also helped him. Helped him. Juvenile delinquent or a delinquent, you know. So what do you do against Abu Bakr? Say no, no, you don't. Allah is saying no, no, you don't remove the help. Oh, this is a crime, and Allah has told them this. This is this should be a crime in Islam, right? And never to go back. He favored these believers and forgave them, the ones who spread the rumor. And he's telling Abu Bakr how Mistah should be punished is that you're not supposed to give the money anymore to Mistah, right? Anger, it's not personal anger out of ego. This is an un Islamic evil act. It was grave in the sight of Allah. How great Islam is. So when you come to this ayat, some of you, Quran only, Shias, do not swear by Allah in your oaths if they are intended to hinder you from virtue, piety, and promoting the good of mankind. Now, how do you promote good of mankind? You can even kill apostates. Then going to Surah 24 ayat 22. Why should Abu Bakr remove his wealth, not give his help to the relatives and the needy and the immigrants for the cause of Allah? Yet against the in the sight of Allah, Mistah did the gravest one of Mistah was one of them. Gravest sin, gravest wrong, grave. But do not think it's bad for you, it is very good for you. Then Prophet Muhammad, you also think that whatever the Baltis did against you, said against you, is very good for you. Why keep it as blasphemy, blasphemy? And then Pakistan putting blasphemy for, you know, not respecting Abu Bakr or, no, no, wait, saying things against Abu Bakr and Aisha. Uh-huh. Let them pardon and overlook. Continue there for mitzvah. Yeah, just, you know, so all this, right? Those who decide that Allah should forgive, I read this. It's from Quran, multilingual Quran, Shia tafsir. Under what circumstance can a prophet swear? So we come back to Surah Tahrim, ayah 1 and 2. Oh, so I looked in this matter long time ago with these ayahs also. Compared Surah 24, ayat 11 to uh, 2. Ah, so Surah Tahrim, remember I've done this a lot. So you would say, under this circumstance, the Prophet can swear. Take an oath, Surah Tahrim, ayat 2. He took an oath. He said, oh, I beg, make haram what Allah has made halal for me. Go pleasing his wives, Aisha and Hafsa, namely, maybe some say Aisha and Hafsa, some say Aisha Zainab. Okay. Anyways, Aisha and Hafsa, right? Compares then, okay, I've explained. So he's done all this also, and under what circumstance can a prophet swear to his wives? So going back to Surah 2, ayat 224. Do not swear by Allah in your oaths if they are intended to hinder you from virtue, piety, and promoting the good of man. You get it? I just don't have words for it right now. Tired, extremely. So you don't get it, right? And I'm supposed to explain that again and again when I come back to these ayats. So it was good in under good circumstances that the Prophet tried to assuage, allay his wife's annoyance, right? Swear that he will never. What Allah had made halal for him, he made haram. So the Shias also would say, oh, actually, he did a good thing, very good for mankind, good, good. Taking Surah 2 at 224. Oh, really, he did a very good thing. So you can swear, you can break, oh, then you can break it, right? What is this? So even Abu Bakr was confused. Make me confused. Like, and now we go to Surah 20. Well, let's just do an easy one, right? Take the easy one. I'm tired. Surah 24 at 11. No, no. These believers, they lied, spread scandal, misinformation without proof, evidence. So Surah 24 at 11 we go to, right? So it's okay. Indeed, those who came with falsehood, calumny, are a group among you. Do not think it bad for you. Excuse me. Rather, it is good for you. So when the rumor mongers, it is good for you, Prophet Muhammad and Islam. What is bad for Islam? Right? Surah 33 at 60. Rumor mongers, do not cease. Go and massacre them. Complete massacre. Here, good for mankind. No, no, that's about swearing. Sorry, I have to stick to the context of the ayat, the interpret. Huh? So here are a group among you. Do not think it's bad for you. No, it is good for you. Rather, it is good for you. For every person among them is what he has earned from the sin, right? So Mr. also gets punished by Prophet Muhammad. But then Abu Bakr is still, no, no, don't. Surah 22, same Surah 22. Surah 24, ayat 22. Oh, I'm like lost for words. He has earned from the sin and he took up upon himself the greater portion thereof. The one who took up the greater portion. Lesser portion, greater portion, for him is a great punishment. Some put hellfire. So not Mr. but obeyed the, wait, sorry, excuse me. What is this? Sorry, I just couldn't accept this as a true God anymore, right? Or choose the surah. I have. Oh, I have to come out of the website, go in, choose again. So do you see? No, no. And even your Tafsir didn't get an insight. I got it. It is. What a deception. What a clever. Toba, toba. 11. Right? So surely they who concocted a lie or party from among you do not regard it an evil to you. Evil to you? Nay, it is good for you. But when it comes to Prophet Muhammad against Islam, what? No, the rumor mongers. Surah 33 at 60, I will incite you against them and they will not be your neighbors and wherever you find them, accursed, wherever found, seized and massacred. Why that? There. And here, this. It is good for you. Every man of them shall have what he has earned of sin. But Mr. Abu Bakr is supposed to give Mr. Oh my God. Financial aid support. The particular Puya commentary, Shia commentary. The particular incident referred to here occurred on the return from the defensive expedition of Banu Mustalik. Okay, I don't have to read all this. The holy prophet's wife withdrew from the camp to cleanse herself and nearby desert, and she had lost her necklace, and in the dark of the night, and marched. In the meantime, the march was ordered. As a litter was veiled, it was not noticed. Oh Allah, telling Prophet Muhammad, stop, stop. Revelation coming. Allah, the All Knowing, has informed me that my wife is not in the carriage. Right? Let's go back. Prophet Muhammad, right, was in here and he's left now. Left Aisha behind. Her litter was she's not in her litter, which was veiled. And it was not noticed that it is light. And notice that she was not in it. It was not noticed that the litter is light, right? And then she returned to the camp and do she could do nothing but wait. She fell asleep. Next morning she was found by Safwan. Safwan. Prophet Muhammad is not informed by Allah. Revelation coming that your wife you've left. No, no, go and search. Your wife is not in the litter. There's also no one thinking. Such erudite, eloquent exegetes of the Quran, not having any insight, not thinking their thoughts go where to where to where. This episode furnished some malicious enemies of the Holy Prophet, particularly the hypocrites, with an opportunity to raise a scandalous storm in order to hurt the feelings of the Holy Prophet. Mr. Uncle also helped him. Ibn Ubay is referred to, yeah, all this. You see? So this what happened. Why did not believing men and believing women, when you heard it, think well of their own people and say this is an evident falsehood? Right? So sorry, excuse me. What? Surah Baqarah 224 is, do not make Allah's, oh, Allah, an excuse in your oaths that you do good and be righteous and make peace. So do not take oaths. That's it. And when Allah tell you to take oath, then take oath. On this, take oath. Do not take oaths. That's it. Just the circumstances Allah gives you to take an oath on, just that, take an oath on. Right? But then it happened like, you are doing like shaitan, coming in the low heaven to Adam and Eve and swearing by Allah or something, swearing that your good advisor. Even like that happening, see how Allah confuse you, His ability, right? You think I confuse you, shaitan? I am. Shaitan come to me? I say many times when in Shia, A'udhu billahi minash shaitan. I even have a, what can I tell you? Sahib Zaman coming in my dream. I thinking he evil. He not Sahib Zaman, Turu Imam. Why he wearing shalwar kameez and he looking not beautiful, ugly, handsome, with shining light. And I seek refuge, like Bibi Maryam say, right? In Surah Maryam. I seek refuge in Allah. Because it announced Imam Sahib Zaman coming. So I seek refuge in Allah from the devil. In English, I say, from evil. Then he come near me and he give. I find him near me in my dream, like and he give me small Quran and silver in the palm of my hand. And then I relax, calm down, not shut down. And then they ask him why my aunt is there, my mother. Now, why have you come? He said he come for my mother. He take my mother's name. In London, I have this dream when I was not in my childhood, but when I was studying for law. So he take my mother's name. I have come for her, taking her name. Why have you come? So you see, excuses. Do not make Allah an excuse against being righteous and fearing Allah. Like, no, no, hear it. And do not make Allah an excuse in your oaths. Imanakum, right? Not even covenant. So Allah should have told you where you must not, right? Take oaths, where you cannot, where it would not be good, and be righteous and for peace between mankind. What a joke here. But the Prophet also take an oath. And this not in the daira of Islam, right? In the boundaries of Islam, you take an oath. But this Prophet Muhammad go out of the boundaries of Islam, making halal, making haram, what forbidding himself, what Allah has made lawful for him, seeking to please his wives, annoying wives. So annoying wives you seek to please? The hypocrite, the disbeliever now become annoying Allah and annoying his messengers like annoying Allah. Allah say himself, annoying Allah and the messenger, you have a curse on you, right? Surah Ahzab ayat, I think. See what you do. That's why he brought these ayat against Abu Bakr. And he put it like this, and now you see, I saw it. So I'm giving you the insight, my insight on this. Oh, clever. And making peace among people. People? You mean Allah is very good with us apostates and disbelievers? Meaning making sulah, right? It's not salam. Promoting the good of mankind. But do not swear by Allah in your oaths if they are intended to hinder you from virtue. Here, so what prophet do? Prophet, do not go hearken to these disbelieving hypocrite wives, pleasing them, making halal haram what Allah had made lawful for you, halal for you. That would be hindering yourself from the virtue piety and promoting the good of mankind. That you are hearkening to these hypocrite wives, swearing by Allah, also taking an oath. Oh, and see how he turned it around. I saw it. Immediately I said, very, very good. I become ex-Muslim, I leave Islam. And what more, I see defense for Abu Bakr. Hmm. Abu Bakr, where Shia, Fatima, Bibi Fatima the Zahra, what they don't put in detail about, but she have, what she tell Abu Bakr, Fatima Zahra, daughter of Prophet Muhammad. See, she have a case against them. Oh, Fatima, case, how shall I, Fadak. And then she become upset and she never talk. She give them a back when Abu Bakr and Umar come to her place, her house. At least that is written in, I think, the Sahihs that the Sunnis take. So she upset with Abu Bakr and she never talked to Abu Bakr after that on Fadak. And also that they make themselves caliphs and the right went to Ali, her husband, and cousin and son-in-law of her father, Muhammad, Prophet Muhammad. So this all as a Shia, I know. But now I change because I see the Quran as you're a Shia exegetes, not fair, not just, and it all plot against Abu Bakr, this poor Abu Bakr, right? Not the ones, the Sunnis, like just fairness, right? Fairness to Abu Bakr. Uh, and what your Prophet do? Swear by Allah, take an oath. So isn't he hindering the virtue piety and not promoting the good of mankind by hearkening to please his hypocritical, now annoying wives? How to put it to you here? Surah Tahrim ayats 1 and 2. So this is what I saw, right? Now you may not, and then of course, oh, comparing Surah 24 ayat 11, I didn't come back here. You see, the liars, Allah says here, those who lie. Not, okay, here, of course, they lied and they spread, like lying in Arabic word, right? Two, three ways of using it. Falsehood, lie, there's different Arabic words for it. So it's kind of the same, right? Lie and falsehood, like in English also, lie and falsehood. So here in Surah Dhariyat, Surah 51, Ayat 10, Allah says, the misinformers or the liars, qutila, like be destroyed or be killed. But there they weren't killed, these believers who lied, hypocrites, a group from among you. Allah favored them. Allah favored them. And yet Allah says, okay, let's take just not on the word qutila, right? But destroyed are the liars, misinformers, those who lie. Then why Allah in Surah 24, ayat 11, He forgive them? Huh? Telling Abu Bakr to also keep helping Mr. the way he was helping him. Even after the slander and all that calumny, falsehood spread, he helped the ringleader of the slanderer, false rumor monger against Aisha. Now in context. So some, oh, and grave sin in the sight of Allah it is. Grave in the sight of Allah, the slander of adultery. You see what it destroy for mankind. Oh, it make all environment bad. It bring facade. And oh, Allah favor. Okay, Allah favored now. But you have to be on the same religion. And Allah now tell them, correct them and favor them and forgive. Some of them He forgive, believing women and men and women. In Surah 24. And then He said, destroyed are the falsifier, the ones who lie. In Surah Zariyat 10. And of course, Prophet Muhammad Shias, very well, like there's a curse on the liars. So that's why Prophet Muhammad has to take his, because they never lie. But Mistah has spread the lie against someone, Ummul Mumineen, Prophet's wife, helped the ringleader of the slanderers who concocted it. And yet he's told Abu Bakr against Abu Bakr that you're supposed to be a help Mistah, right? And then Mubahala comes. And Prophet Muhammad says, no Sahaba is supposed to go with me. There's a curse, right? And there's an ayat also, come, let us take our children. So, Prophet Muhammad's children, maybe he took Bibi Fatma Zahra. But they say Hassan and Hussein, his grandsons became like his children. So, lying, oh, let me show you. Like, Prophet Muhammad reject all Sahaba, say, no, you don't come with me. And these are the truthful ones that I'm going to take. So the Prophet suggested Christians of Najran do mubahala and the curse on the liars. And they accepted. However, on the day they had agreed upon earlier, they refused to do mubahala since they saw that the Prophet came with closest members of his family. No. I think they refused to curse because Jesus Christ has told them not to curse anyone. Bless your enemies. Bless those who curse you. Bible verse. So since they saw that the Prophet came with closest members of his family, but the point is here, Fatima al Zahra, Imam Ali, his son in law and cousin, his grandsons, Al Hussein and Al Hassan and Al Hussein was happening to me. Well, so yes, this is not a war. At least here he didn't fight the Christians. Mubaila means to curse each other. For example, this means may Allah curse him and keep him away from his mercy. And the Prophet wrote letters to rulers of different countries. Bishop of Najran decides to send a delegation Medina to talk to the Prophet. Here it doesn't say when the maybe somewhere. So only Prophet and his family, these family members, the four truthful ones. Everyone has lied, and so none of the companions of the Prophet were allowed. Wherever it says here, sorry, right now I can't find it. Right? But the one who has lied, but here, like giving that family member preference, like forget it, forgive, But my family members never lie, never spread the slender. What I'm trying to say is that what is that? Like I'm not getting the words for this. Like, you'll never be able to do justice if you have more than one wife. Never. Even if you wish it, wanted to desire between the two wives. Quran ayat. You will never do adl. But, yet you can have more than one wife. And do not just incline this, but Prophet Muhammad, and is it fair? Like on one side, it's lopsided, it's unbalanced. And then we have the balance is what? Jesus Christ. Oh, sorry, excuse me. So it's I could even now I find it difficult to explain to you. It's not fair to Abu Bakr. This ayat, right? Surah 24 ayat. And also I'm not on Surah 20, and the believers are forgiven, some of them here. Surah 24 ayats. And yet in Surah 51 ayat 10, Allah says kill the lie. Actually, it's kill, but then destroyed. They can take it like this also. Destroyed are the misinformers or the liars. Huh? So wow, I have to give it to you, taunt that how you have made sense and balanced it. No, no, here it's okay. The God forgives. Here he says, kill them or destroyed be the liars. Here these believing liars were there in Surah 33, ayat 60. Even hypocrites and those in whose hearts is a disease, not only the rumor mongers. We will incite you against them if they do not cease in Medina in the city. And, there you say this, take this in context, hear that. But the way I'm doing it, because, your way is like to fit in and make sense of this nonsense, this terrible, terrible, unjust ayats, unfair to the politics also, and from so much so unjust, right? to the liars, here the liars are killed, destroyed, meaning. So actually, it means kill the liars. Killed be the liars. Surah Zariyat ayat 10. They're believers. Allah has forgiven those who spread it, although it was a grief in the sight of Allah, the slander, the calumny, the falsehood. What is this? And you've made great sense of it. Not to kill a soul huh, except for murder, apostasy. Forbidden to you is to kill a soul. Huh? Shias also. Your Sharia. So 12 are Shias. Is this fair? And then मजलूम का मातम है, मजलूम पे रोते हैं. Hussein Mazlum. Hussein on my wife, Hussein. Right? Oh, here. So, you see, for blasphemy and for blasphemy, it's not an insult to the Prophet, right? We are not, ex-Muslims are not insulting the Prophet. And some Christians also, they're not insulting if they're saying, no, no. Here, like David Wood said on Surah 4, ayat 34, 35, what a beating of wives, disciplining them like this on the third count, even should not make sense to you. Even beating a child to discipline a child should not make sense to you. It is not right. Some say that. But their violence, no, no, Allah has said it is right. Some even go so far as saying with a toothbrush. Sunni hadith is there. But there are contradictory hadiths on that. And but get the word idrabu or what strike. Some say it also could mean turn away because it just like idrabu in this ayat has two meanings. The word has two meanings. Sorry, what is the word in sorry, Surah 3 at 34 or 35 is it? Right? Oh sorry, it's Surah 4 at 34. Some say, yeah, and it could be that this word could mean, let's see, but I found it strike the very fingertips. Yes, but it could mean this also, right? Turn away, idrabu, turn away, strike them. No, don't strike them. It means turn away. Now you see, some say that, no, no, let me show you the beauty of this Arabic words. How many meanings? Quran word meaning. Corpus. Yeah, renounce them. You see? Abandoned, renounce, quit, left. It also means this. Some say this, some say, oh, well, the word's meaning is like that, double meaning. Move away from them, don't hit them. Corpus, I can find it. So like that, right? Abandon them. Yeah. So do that. Use that word instead of this. Yeah, Zahra, you also. Yeah, as per class. 434. Let me see what. Oh, no, 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 not again. Some say, oh, yes. Where is it? 34. Sorry, excuse me. Oh, so I think most of my, whatever is left of me, nothing will be left of me now after doing these. And do not covet that which Allah. Oh, I have to. Oh, so much for Allah Matabatabay, really. So much writing. So much time wasted on this. Doesn't even have any. So much. You want to waste your time, you waste your time. Men are. And, but at least don't kill us. We are, look at, I mean, okay, we're not erudite and eloquent. The good women are the forbidden, but at least apostasy. A true God would never, ever, ever tell you for even benefit, for corruption. So I showed you, but they were forgiven. How many of you believers will be forgiven for your slander against Ummul Mumineen? Also, the Sunnis cannot forgive you, Shias. That's not slander, right? That's not even, it doesn't even come close to slander. It's what Surah Tahrim says and what the Sunni had, Islamic sources say. Oh no, do I have to? Yeah, what is this? Okay, the meaning word yadribu anna used in the verse is strike them or beat them. But the word has other meanings. And the correct and appropriate meaning should be applied to conform to the verse contextually and according to the broader Quranic teachings. I wish Akam oh sorry, Allama Tabatabai Shia, Exegete 12 should have even put this for Al Haqqu for Surah 17, I 33, but he didn't. I didn't see it. Ah, this is one of the verses that opponents of Islam and proponents of women's rights have singled out in order to invalidate the ordinance. See, that's why I never used to like how the other ex-Muslims like Nuria Khan and all have given come to this ayat and if you fear a breach between the two, then appoint a judge. So, what is actually the discourse on men's authority over women? And then, so which word should be taken? Should it be taken strike them or beat them? See how Allah diversifies the word's meanings, not even his signs, right? Which word should be taken? Turn away, huh? Or hit or strike them or beat them? Now, don't do it, Shia. Allah, Shias, why don't you go to some of your Shias also have taken it as strike them. Some maybe say turn away, right? So, Allah, oh my God. like bakers, aurat, cheers, Allah. What has Imam Ali? Oh, hasn't Imam Ali said, but he's also about the tears of women? Huh? Masoom, Muslim women, innocent, oppressed. Now, how many can you save? Your Allah. Oh, justice, do justice. How many of you alims are going around saying, announcing this ayat mean not beat or strike, but turn away from your women. Huh? I know of cases. No elderly even come and can say anything, stop the husband. Shia cases come on. Islam wants good for mankind. Oh, people, you not to know how terrible Zara, liar, Haddad, may she be killed. Surah 51, I damn. She is also coming against me. Yeah? I wouldn't mind, right? Why should I mind? Now I know you people. But even then, what a funny creature I am that I become emotionally unintelligent, biased, prejudiced. The mother want her son. Why you want your son to then unlive in the Shias? Labbaik ya Hussein. Zara saying here, come. Right? So sometimes Zara very become unintelligent, just emotional, brainwashed. I can't believe, no, it can't happen to me. I was such a, no, I could never be so emotionally unintelligent and just against this, right? Oh, my Shias, a woman say, mother say, what? How I get to like this? That I sit here with no heart and say, Labbaik Ya Hussein, with, oh, mother of this bomb blaster. I say, Labbaik Ya Hussein. I become emotional. Labbaik Ya Hussein. Labbaik Ya Hussein. I'm not acting well. And then I say, why even behave yourselves, right? Like your alims and like good Shia. Ooh, it's a hard life. Effing. No, Shia never, only you would abuse. So, you know this Mufti Fazal Hamdard? I find he's Sunni, Mufti. He calmed me down. Oh. And then in the end, he even mentioned Amar, Dr. Amar Al Hakim, इस्लामाबाद शिया मस्जिद पर हमला तकफीर का खात्मा कैसे. Very good. So the problem is, I have to, Mufti Fazal Hamdard, the problem is in Islam itself, not only the radical Muslims, you know, but I, a woman who evil, and to raise my voice here, Arabs putting me in jail. Allah say in the Quran, raising of voices like braying of donkeys' asses. I raise my voice and I'll get angry. So you see where it come? My intelligence. Wow, amazing. I get all for sympathies, sympathetic, and I become Shia for a little while. All that I've said, the rationale here, rationality, all gone. All forgetting that the Shia want soft killing me. I throw up many times, get headaches. Even Shia Saklan Haider and how Muhammad Jafar laughs and lies against me. And Temur, how he talked to me. Huh? All forgotten. Mother arrested. Relatives detained. New evidence in Islamabad mosque. Suicide blast. Khabarin TV channel on YouTube. Irfan Haider, Labbaik Ya Hussein, Labbaik Ya Hussein. Right. How much time? So how emotionally the childish. Zahra, I scare myself. I become funny creature. I become. Why, mother? You see, oh, maybe God trying to show me, but some we cannot see this part. I oh, maybe that's why the Westerners also, feel like that for the Shias and some in Iraq, the Christians also join some Shia procession and respect Imam Hussein and all. Huh. So I've seen on YouTube. वो हमसे फिर भी ये पूछती है हुसैन क्या sometimes I ask what so this very very funny and it's scary hyped up passion oh this mother arrest sympathy but you know let's prepare no Shias I labbaik ya Hussein let's we have to no we don't do anything like Sayyid Amar say right oh I listen to all this Noha labbaik ya Hussein but then I come to my senses sometime in extreme I extremist emotional but I never thought like after doing all this and seeing the rational logic illogical Quran fallacies all that after doing all that and being in so much risk frightened I don't want to go out sometimes hurt like why should I put myself in this Islamabad Shia Masjid par hamla actually Mufti Fazal Hamdard right and what does Sayyid Amar al-Hakim say to him how we deal with the Daesh and ISIS and all in Iraq we have a cup of tea. Oh, like so not take sword, a cup of tea, right? When Sayyid Mehdi was killed by the Ba'athist in Africa, we go from Dubai to Africa. What his son to Sayyid Ali al-Hakim? He take the Quran and start reading, reciting Quran. Peaceful, not the shouting, screaming, crying. hitting himself. It only for Imam Hussain we can do this. Not the so oh. So anyways, I work out that also the violent verses and all, like of course, even we see that Allama Tabatabai saying apostates should be killed, right? Who leave it. What kind of a religion is this? And then I work out, so I go against in this, right? In academic exegesis and interpretation of Quran ayats against even the Shias, right? Not only the Sunnis. So if I had taken it like the Sunnis, I would have never even left Islam. Surah Muhammad, ayat 4. No, no. You see, this very good sequence coming in Quran. Imagine, like, right? Very good. You not get it? When the sequence is so good, you must get this sequence. Those who disbelieve, moreover, I take Surah 17 and 33, all the violent verses, and then come here. And those who disbelieve and avert from the way of Allah, He will waste their deeds, right? Allah will waste their deeds. And those who believe and do righteous deeds and believe in what has been sent down upon Muhammad, and it is the truth, Al-Haq, from Surah 17, ayat 33, from his Lord, and those who are not on Al-Haq, you can kill them. Surah 17, ayat 33. He will remove from them their misdeeds and amend their. Moreover, evil deeds will be removed from them, right? But those who leave this religion because it is an evil religion, because it is a lie, and how Allah put it, I put it to you. It's because those who disbelieve follow falsehood. Moreover, again, Surah 17, ayat 33. And those who believe follow the truth from their Lord. Al-Haq, right? Surah 17, ayat 33. Kill them. No, no. You only choose, and Allama Tabatabai has also only chosen apostates, murderers, and apostates, not all disbelievers, right? Why? Thus does Allah present to the people their comparisons. So when you meet those who disbelieve, strike necks or turn away from their necks. Here you take idrabu or what? Strike. Or here it put like this for darba. Yeah, and you want to see the different meanings? It's 11 o'clock. So you have chosen 12 Shias, Quran word, meaning for the that this in the Sharia, kill the apostate. You have chosen that unjustly word for that al-haqqu. I don't know, but not disbelievers, right? What is this? Concealed, concealed. It's not proper. It, now I have to, but garb, garb. Oh, I have to take this one, arb. I but so verb. or this one. Set forth, strike, and were struck. So traveled. You travel? Well, so many. What do you put for the side? Now, even that, my God, so many things. So, turn away, travel away? No, no, no. This definitely means strike, right? The next. And what you have for, let's see, what Shias? Surah 4, ayat 34. And finally strike them. No, it's strike here. Corpus, this is not Shia, but you mean finally turn away from them. Maybe, yeah, it could be. Okay, right. But the other things, and double me. Okay, okay, take that, go with that. But why some Shias cases, right? No elderly people intervene. What the husband says, if the husband says this, that, I have cases, I'm not going to say. But I thought justice to be done, justice delayed, like Allah, immediate justice is good also. Why give respite to Pharaoh? And when you've brought this on justice to be just, right? For a just cause. And so why not an immediate justice for your believers at least? Mhm. Believing women, whom some Shias take as striking, this verse, huh? Or that, oh. And what in Iran now and before? Yes, yes, the word has other meanings too. Yes, so you could have come and told me this, right? That the word has different, another meaning. Anyways, I've done my research and I don't deny this word has other meanings, and there are other words that have other meanings, like land and what I was searching recently. Which word was I searching? Oh, what is righteousness? Righteousness is not that you turn your faces. It's this, you do good, righteousness, righteousness. It also means the land. Right? And it also meant dutiful. I was going to go into righteousness, but for what ayat I've forgotten now, sorry. Okay, I better go now. It's been longer, 2 hours, 3 hours now. People, I would fall asleep in 1 hour live stream. So thank you for your time and attention, who have been here, who will be coming here. And you can just like you skim through. If you find something it's interesting, you don't have to listen, watch the whole video, a live stream later on. You can go through it and see if you find value in it. So the last thing is there should be no violence. Choosing a religion, choosing to leave a religion. We're not doing facade. And also, even the wives, don't forget the wives of the Prophet, what they were told and what Allama Tabatabai is missed. That is, in other words, becoming a disbeliever. But yet they're told, wives of the Prophet, that if you want the life of this world and its adornment. Come, I will set you free handsomely, release you, set you free handsomely, and then go to Surah 11, Ayat 15, and see what it means. It actually, in other words, means you let go of the hereafter, you let go of Allah and the Messenger. In other words, it means become a disbeliever, right? And for the wives of the Prophet, they would become apostates also, leaving Islam, in other words. So, no punishment for them, freely let you go, release you. More over with a handsome release. Yet, Akamedipuya says for Surah 17, I 33, choosing just cause of killing, although Allah has made killing haram, just cause killing is also apostates, killing of apostates. Is this a true God? Allah, to do this, to tell you to do this and choosing who to kill. Oh, we are not violent, and I've seen. So thank God I had the chance to see that the ex Muslims, the true ones, right? First, we're not choosing Hayat Dunya or this and that. First, to see truth seekers, like Allah puts it in the ayat, right? Whether this is true or false, or whether this is from Allah or not. That ayat. If there are reflect upon the Quran, if there are much contradictions, it would be from other than Allah. So taking that ayat, I did this. And moreover, you're saying not to publicize it. You would say, huh? But you can invite, and your Allah is saying who is more unjust, right? Than one who is invited. Where's that ayat? Who is more unjust? Surah 61, ayat 7. And who is more unjust? So you can invite, and you're thinking, oh, these disbelievers, they are the most unjust. So we're trying to correct you, at least have some, like, no. So for some people, this is not the truth on the basis that the ayats they have seen and how they have interpreted it. At least give it to you like this, right? We cannot be unjust. Who in these, sorry, I'm an apostate, but these disbelievers who are non Muslims at this time cannot be unjust, most unjust. Who is more unjust than one who invents about Allah untruth while he is being invited to Islam, right? Adlamu. So, showing you this also, that Allah is telling you, then you can harm them, you have no mercy then, right? Killing of apostates, Allah matabataba even. Is you will be the most unjust. If you kill an apostate now, do you not see Shias also? Because we have not given a lie, untruth to Allah. While you are told to invite these people to Islam, and Allah does not guide the wrongdoing people. Blasphemy right here. If we say, if these, sorry, I'm an apostate, disbelievers say no, apostasy right there. Blasphemy right there. Read Maududi's. I agree. It would be blasphemy if they say no. This is, they'll have to tell you, right? No, but now we're explaining it, showing it. Thank God we have all these social media and screencasting on YouTube to show you. Moreover, other ways to show you Quran ayats on social media, which I can't use. Okay, thank you very much for your time and attention. Please stop the Muslims from taking lives, right? Appeal to rational minded. Please use your mind um, for the oppressed. Like, please take time and think about us ex Muslims. We're not Muslim leaders. Appeal to you. Leaders of Muslim countries appeal to you. And we are not insulting. You will be the most unjust for taking our lives. Even Iran, Shia Islamic regime. And we are not blasphemers. It's not an insult. But look how Allah has made it. Oh, so if someone can appeal to your reason that this is a false religion, and with evidence shown, proven through Quran, evidence, ayats, contradictions, errors, Allah departs from proper logic, comparison, faulty reasoning. Allah goes to faulty reasoning. Which true Allah will do this and not allow freedom of religion, freedom of choice to choose? Which true Allah? Please come to your senses. Like today, I had to later on come to my senses. You see that I got so into that. Oh, the poor Shias are calling Ya Hussein and all this. What takfiri, right? And that hatred for Shias. See, but the Shias don't see Allah's unjust hatred for the polytheists, unjustified, and for the apostates. And this Allah is not true Allah. That's why you don't see. But you just see Mazlumiyat and how Imam Hussein has proven to you that this Islam is true. Huh? And elsewhere you're being so unjust, most unjust, by taking lives of apostates. Shias don't see that. Wow, terrible, terrible. It's so shocking. And at the same time, this shock that I'm in, they say that in shock you become numb, but it's also painful. So the anger and the shock, I'm in that process, in that stage of the process. First it's shock, then anger, then goodness, then you accept, then acceptance. That's a whole process. So I'm not in the process of acceptance as yet. Maybe some of it, some not. I don't know how to put it to you. I don't even know myself. What is this? But I know this much, that this can't be the true Allah. And shown you, proven, okay? Please don't appeal to you. Rational minds. You are not emotional. I've seen the emotional immaturity in me today. Yesterday, sorry. Today. Earlier on in the day. It's scary to leave rationality, logic. Scary. Okay. Thank you very much for your time and attention. I now leave you with my ending video. Please don't forget the people of Iran too.
Till then, thank you so much.